Hello, hello, thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello, it's Friday. Woohoo! Funny Friday, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle, new where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope we have some jokes to share. Let me say hello to everybody. Laura Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Jesus and Hazard Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Andy, Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Sam and St. Clinton and Philip and Wing Doggy and Joe Barney and N1QOV, and let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Angie Jonas and Fairy Silver, hello! Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello. Jesus already has the first joke of the day. Let me see if I can get to it before if it hasn't gone away already. Jesus says, 4 friends spent weeks planning the perfect desert camping and riding trip. 2 days before the group is supposed to leave, Rob's wife puts her foot down and tells him he isn't going. Rob's friends are very upset that he can't go, but what can they do? 2 days later, the 3 go camping, only to find Rob sitting there with the tent set up, firewood gathered, and supper cooking on the fire. Dang, man, how'd you get here? How'd you talk your wife into letting you go? He says, well, I've been here since yesterday evening. I was sitting in my chair, and my wife came up behind me and put her hands over my eyes, and I said, guess who? I pulled her hands off, and she was wearing a brand new see-through nightie. She took my hand and took me to our bedroom. The room had dozens of candles and rose petals all over. She put me on the bed, handcuffed and roped, and she told me to tie her and cuff her on the bed, and I did. And then she said, now you can do whatever you want. So here I am, guys. Ah, romance. Hi, Philip. David Jones is boiling potatoes. Is that a euphemism? Hi, Sturgis Guy. Hi, Linda. Jesus has another long one. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. It's not full. Google is a liar. Let me just say that for anyone who gets a message from Google saying the chat is full. Google lies. Take that, Google. And I am on YouTube. For anyone who's having trouble with Google, I am on YouTube. It's working. Reading the chat. It's a little bit of a lag, but not too bad today. It's funny how much different the picture is between Google Hangout, though, and YouTube. It is like blurry and fuzzy on YouTube, and it's like bright and clear. So crazy. All right. Tisa says an 85-year-old man was requested by his doctor for a sperm count as part of a physical exam. The doctor gave the man a jar and said, take this home and bring back a semen sample tomorrow. The next day, the 85-year-old man reappeared at the doctor's office and gave him the jar, which was clean and empty. As it was the previous day. The doctor said, what happened? And the man explained, well, doctor, it's like this. First, I tried my right hand, but nothing. Then I tried my left hand, but still nothing. So I asked my wife for help. She tried her right hand, then her left hand, nothing. She tried with her mouth, first with her teeth in, then with her teeth out, still nothing. We even called up Arlene, the lady next door, and she tried too, and nothing. Hands, mouth, armpits. She even tried squeezing it between her knees. What happened? The doctor was shocked. You asked your neighbor? And the old man replied, Well, yeah, none of us could get the jar open. Ah! I have that trouble all the time. Getting old sucks. Ba-dum-bum. Sue says no sound on YouTube. Wait, there's sound. There's sound. Sue says she has no sound on YouTube. There should be sound. Does anyone else have trouble with the sound on YouTube? Is it just Sue or is it YouTube? Does anyone know? Hi, Sturgis Guy. Sturgis Guy says, hey, is there a show tonight? Funny. Funny. I'm not falling for that joke again, Sturgis Guy. Nope. Sturgis Guy, you can go home. I'm not here. David Jones says he has sound on YouTube. Okay, Sue, it's just Sue. Reboot if you have no sound. How's everyone doing? I'm looking forward to a really wonderful weekend. And it's supposed to be warm and sunny. My friend's baby, we have a 1-year-old baby birthday party tomorrow at Giggles and Hugs, which should be exciting. I mean, 1-year-olds don't even know what a birthday is, but he'll be very excited by whatever presents we bring. And it's at a little like a little kiddie playground called Giggles and Hugs. Oh, look what I got in the mail today. Look at this. These are Chew wrist cuffs. I'm gonna take it off. It's calf skin. This is furry, black, pink, and black with rhinestone studs. This is from where did I put the card? Ruby Rocks. Where did I put the card? Oh, here. Ruby Roxanne. You can check her out, rubyroxanne.com, rubyroxannedesigns.com. I wear a lot of her cuffs. This one has flowers. I'm gonna I'll take this one off so you can see it better. It was a nice surprise in the mail. Look, this is leather, but it's a skin. You know, like it's furry. And this is blue with rhinestone studs and flowers, leather flowers, and it's got little loops. It's so cute. Leather flower cuff. I'm a girly badass. Leather flower cuff and a black and red heart cuff. So cute. You know, she sells these for like $70, $80. So that's very nice of her to send me more of these. I like them both. Ruby Roxanne, rubyroxannedesigns.com. Check her out. I know you've seen me wearing her stuff before. Oh, and she's wearing. She sent me a tank top. Actually, I have a tank top under this tank top because this tank top is like You have to wear it with a bathing suit because it's open all the way down to here. It says, I've been cuffed by Ruby Roxanne Design. So thank you, Ruby Roxanne Design. What David Jones says, I just read that Texas has had enough rain to fill up California's reservoirs 3 times just in this past month. Really? You've had that much? I heard there was a lot of rain in Texas, but you've had that much rain? Texas is drowning. Texas has had 40 days and 40 nights of rain. They're building an ark. Broken record. I also heard that they've had like 90,000 lightning strikes in Texas in the last like month or so. That's crazy. That's a lot of rain and lightning. Well, David Jones said the prom queen died in the flood. What? Oh, goodness. That's not very good. I haven't been looking at the news, but so it's Funny Friday where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have some jokes. No, what? Oh. The prom queen died in a flood on the way home from the prom, which just goes to say proms are dangerous. Don't go to the prom. You might die. Floods or psychic carry killers. Linda says at least she got to go. I didn't go to my prom either, Linda. We can sit here and talk about how sad we were that we didn't go to the prom. I'm still mad. Well, it's not that I wasn't invited, David Jones. It's just that I wasn't invited by anyone I wanted to go with. And I've already told Sweetie that that it's all his fault because he didn't take me to my prom. It doesn't matter that I hadn't met him yet. Or that I said that the fact that we hadn't met yet or anything, that is completely irrelevant to me. He should have already known. I think he did in the back of his head because he apologized. Do not argue with the irrational woman. Yes, dear. Of course you're right. You're always right. Whatever you say. I have no idea what I'm agreeing to. It's on, oh, Sue said on Twitter. Hang on. Sue, I'm going to send you an invite again. Sue. Just sent again. Sent again. How about maybe that works? Tisa says, David Jones says, Hunter S. Thompson should have written a book about it. Fear, Loathing, and Lorielle's Prom. And Linda says, he'll say anything to get her to shut up. Jesus has another joke. A husband and a wife were trying to set up a new password on his computer. We know this joke. And the husband types in, my penis. And the computer writes back, error, not long enough. Ah! Sue says, ah! Sue says Neil, she's talking to Neil Manch live on Periscope, and he says, hello. Hello, Neil Manch with the best wedding pictures ever. Tell Neil Manch that his travel show rocks. He has a Manch Brothers Productions who make an awesome travel show, and best wedding pictures ever. Stunning, beautiful. He married a beautiful, beautiful girl. He got really lucky. Let me just say, got best wedding pictures ever. Traveling around the world, yes. Like out of a magazine, in a castle in Ireland, with all the guys wearing traditional Irish kilts with the little thingy, like out of a movie. So crazy, so awesome. Just hi, Wing Doggy. Wing Doggy, have an awesome weekend. Thank you so much for checking in. And Jesus has another joke. Jesus says, when NASA first started sending astronauts, they quickly discovered that ballpoint pens would not work in zero gravity. To combat the problem, NASA scientists spent a decade and $12 billion to develop a pen that writes in zero gravity, upside down, underwater, and on almost any surface, including glass, and at temperature raising from below freezing to 300 Celsius. And the Russians used a pencil. Ah! $12 million fail. That's what's called thinking outside of the box. No. Yeah, but I got a $12 million pen. James Bond's pen. Is the pen also doubling as a lethal weapon? Can you send poison darts with the pen? Does it have a GPS tracking code? Can it crack a safe? I think for $12 million, that pen better do a lot more than just write. David Jones says it's proof that contractors always have the most expensive, least practical solution. Bring a pencil. Jesus says, the teacher says, whoever answers my next question can go home. So the little boy throws his bag out the window, and the teacher says, who just threw that bag? And the little boy says, I did. Can I go home now? Ba-dum-bum. No, you can go to detention. Hi, Sue. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you, dear. Yeah. How many kids with ADHD does it take to screw in a light bulb? Let's go play with bikes! Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. So I hope you have some jokes to share with everybody. How many directors does it take to screw in a light bulb? Well, the real question is, how did he get in there with that cute blonde? I don't know, but I'm not coming out now. Linda says it's only called ADD. A man had a party where all of the rich people attend, and he had a pool with alligators. So he announced that anyone who could swim across the pool would come out alive, would be granted 3 wishes. But nobody with a brain wanted to accept his challenge. All of a sudden there was a big splash, and a man was swimming like hell, got to the other side of the pool, and came out alive. So the host says, "What are your 3 wishes, brave man?" And the man replies, "Give me a shotgun and a bullet. Give me a shotgun, bullets, and show me who pushed me in the pool." That wasn't pushed. What kind of friend would do that? That's okay. It's Funny Friday, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend, and I have a very good weekend planned with my sweetie. Yay! I hope you guys all have some good plans too. Linda says no. No. Aren't you going to be, you got a new video game, Linda. I bet you're going to be using that. And Sue, you know what? You've mentioned this Periscope thing. I have to confess, I do not know what Periscope is. It must be a new site for doing. Is it a new site for doing interviews? David Jones says Periscope is an app. What is this app thing? Why do they call it apps? Why don't they just say program? It is for iPhone and Android. Why don't they just call it a program, application? Why? Why do they confuse me with the app thing? What? I understand download a program, insert a program, Microsoft Word, Works, whatever. You can use it on an iPad as well. And what does the Periscope program application do? Wait, what? It's like my show. It's for if you want to do a live show. Wait, so Periscope, it's like live stream, Ustream. Is this something, Sue? Is this something we should check out? Sturgis Guy still wants blog TV. Sue says she's met tons of people and she prefers to use Periscope while she's driving. I just made that part up. Don't text and drive. Wow. Sue says she's meeting all kinds of people. She's met the CEO of T-Mobile, and My friend Neil Manch from Manch Brothers Productions, with their crazy travel show. They travel around to, they have a show where they travel to all kinds of crazy exotic locations and do crazy things, challenges themselves. It's pretty cool. Sue said met the Periscope CEO. Oh well, Sue, I think I need to check out this site because as we are all very familiar with the problems, the strengths and weaknesses of Google Chat and YouTube. Google lies. People joke about Google Plus, that the only people who are actually on Google are Google employees. No, what the hell is it? Google? No, does anybody use a Google Plus? I don't understand it. I don't why. It's, why? What is it? What is it? Why? Oh, 5:40. So it is after 5:45. I don't know how the time is going so quickly. I am just about to sign off, but I will be back on Monday at 5:15 Los Angeles time for motivational Monday. I hope you'll all be back, and I hope you're going to have an awesome weekend. Let me say goodbye to everybody, Allure Star and Shocker. Sue says Neil is on once a day. Wow, he's doing a daily show like me. Wow, I gotta check it out. I'm just about to, let me say goodbye to everybody, Allure Star and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Thesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Jonas and Fairies Lover and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and NQOV and Joe Barney and Sturgis Guy and Wing Doggy. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone. Sam and St. Clinton and Philip. Thank you so much, Jesus. All right, kisses for everybody. Sue and Angie, I love you. I love you. And check out Ruby Roxanne Designs. I love you. Oops, upside down. How's that? Bye. I love you. Smash. Smash. Bye. I'll see you guys on Monday. Have an awesome weekend. Bye. Thank you, Sue. I'm going to check it out.
I never miss a hurt anymore. They want my mom to be happy. Kat, your father wasn't having an affair with Emma. He'd had a relationship with her mother a long time ago. Emma Billings was his daughter. She was your half sister. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. The only one, the only one that you for me. Don't miss.